Oh, I see.
They're just gonna show up at our door now. Hey man, can I help you?
Just there was an accident. Yeah, I just wanted to check on the kids, but I gotta go.
I got you, man. Just calm down. Just take a seat here. My name is Detective Grimes. I'm here about the same incident. Did they release you already?
I'm good. I promise I'm fine. I got all checked out. I just want to make sure that all those guys are all right. But I gotta bounce, man.
I can't let you go, sir. You're a main witness to the incident. You gotta take.
Wait, like a witness?
Yes.
Like there was a crime?
Please just take a seat.
What was the crime?
I'll explain everything to you, sir. Please take a seat. Give us your statement, and you'll be free to go. But you're not in good shape right now. Were you even cleared by anyone?
Look, it has been a long day. Okay, please. I just need to rest. Okay, I just gotta go back out there and end the day. So just ask me what you need to ask me.
Hey man, just take a seat for me right here, okay? I just want to hear everything that happened. I want to make sure your story's lined up, and we'll make sure to get you out here if everything's okay.
Okay. Thank you. I wasn't doing anything wrong. I was just trying to help.
Looks that way. Looks like a freak accident, man. Nothing you could have done.
Could have done.
Sir, please.
Could have done. What happened? I thought you said everybody was okay.
Those hospital rooms back there still have procedures going on. And I can't talk to you about all that right now. I just need to get the facts of the case.
I'll answer any questions, but I just gotta know, sir. How bad was it?
You can't do this to yourself. We found you all in the middle of nowhere. You're in no condition to get any more stress on your body.
Just say it, please.
You did great, Nathan. You're so brave. All those kids would be dead if you didn't get them out.
I think I'm just lucky to be there.
That was in the middle of nowhere. Terrible weather. You should know it was real dangerous out there. And why were you there?
I don't know.
You're gonna have to do better than that.
I don't know. I just want to go clear my head. You know, get away from everyone, from everything.
Long week?
This isn't about me.
Then please, tell us everything you remember.
Okay, well, I was out by the bridge, just taking a walk, and I was just finishing, you know, my walk through the forest, through the trails, and I just heard a lot of, like, crashing sounds, like somebody was, like, dropping, like, boxes out, like, the sky or something, like, onto the road. And I turned around, you know, ready to run away, and then I heard the screaming, and I knocked down like a door, and there was like this little shed. The place was burning, and the roof was coming down, and I think there might have been like a fuse that got set off nearby, or like a power line failure or something, but the whole place got lit up, and I just started pulling all those kids out there. There was one boy, and he was like yelling for another kid, and so I called out his name, and I pulled him out, and I did that with a few more. But you said they'd all be dead.
Last smoke in the house. There were 6 kids playing there when it went up in smoke, but he passed out after pulling out some of them. There was one kid, must have been stuck under some rubble. No way for you to have seen him or heard him. He was too badly injured to move out. By the time we all got there, brought all of y'all to the ER, they already lost him. I'm sorry, Nathan.
What was his name? Which one of them was it?
His name was Javier.
How old was he?
I don't know, he could have been 11, 12.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You saved 5 people today. 5 boys who wouldn't be here without you. And that loss is terrible, and nothing could replace that feeling. Nothing is going to ease that sinking feeling that his life is gone. I know that every positive thing that could possibly come from this isn't going to make up for the life you lost here today, or take away from the grief of this moment. But Nathan, without you, the tragedy would be 6 times as great. If you're going to sing this feeling, let it be in grief, not in guilt. There's nothing you could have done, just a terrible freak accident.
I'm not used to this. I'm not a cop or a soldier or a doctor. Man, you see stuff like this all the time. I can't imagine not being able to grieve all the time like that, to have that be like a part of the job. I can't do that. I can't walk out and be strong. I'm carrying all that sadness all the time, and today it made me weak. It made me not able to save everyone.
You gotta grieve, man, but it's not part of the job. The second you make it a number or something you got pushed past, that's the second you turn into a soulless person. It doesn't make you weak, you use it to motivate you to keep showing up again, to be stronger.
If you see that much death every day, how can you show up again? I can't show up again. How do you just think you can keep experiencing that?
I keep showing up because a lot of the time, Nate, it's not the most powerful people saving everyone. It's not the strongest or fastest or smartest people changing the world. It's people who just keep showing up. Not because they were the best, because they wanted to be there and make a difference. That's all it is. Look at you today. You're not cop like me. You're not trained to do good. You're just there. And thank God you were.
That's not true. That's not true, no. I was there precisely because I was weak. I wasn't there because I wanted to save everyone or help out. I was there at that moment because I felt hopeless. I felt pathetic. And guess what? A tragedy took place today. I was right there and I couldn't save everyone. The biggest fear that I had, that I was hopeless, it's true. That a tragedy can just happen and I can't do anything about it. And no matter how much better I think I'm getting, I'm never gonna be just quite good enough to save everyone. And then what's the point of me going on like that if there's an innocent life that doesn't get to?
You can't let grief take you over, push you down, sink in it. I think it says a lot more about someone that closely examines his grief. Like, why does he feel this way? Let grief or any emotion control you and make you give up like that? You can't become a puppet to your impulse.
I just can't do what you do. I can't get used to it. I can't keep showing up and see how much I fail and want to keep going. I'm letting everyone down, man. Like I've tricked everyone into thinking I was capable of something great, and all I'm doing is sinking deeper and deeper. Like if all these good people keep dying, why do I deserve to be here? Someone's so weak.
I never get used to it. Every time that I watch someone's last moments, hearing the cries and screams of their families and friends, you can't help but blame yourself. But deep down, everyone knows that's not true. And yeah, it's hard not to think that I can't help but experience this. Like I don't deserve to be here doing this job. But sometimes you can't save everybody. And the second you start thinking you can't, they're already gone. It sucks. Sometimes I want to pack it all up too. But every day God still brings me here to take up those darkest moments life has to offer and try to find a speck of light in it.
But you're not like me. I'm a mess. There's something wrong with me. It just never clicked. Like I worked so hard to try to be the best version of myself, and I still feel invisible. I feel like a disconnect from the rest of the world. I don't feel heavy. I don't feel like I'm sinking into anything. It's worse than that. I feel lighter than air. Like I'm passing through. Nobody feels me. Nobody sees me. It's like I'm not even there. Like people need you. And if you go, you pack it up, the world is less safe.
People need you today?
That could have been anybody. Anybody could have been there.
Well, not everyone's that selfless.
I wasn't being selfless. I gave up. I was there because I was hopeless and I didn't want to show up. I didn't want to keep feeling that hurt and empty and useless. I was there specifically because I wanted to get away from everyone and everything. And when I was looking down at the creek, at the river, I thought I could just wash away with all the rest of the dirt and the grime, and we'd be better off. It was a selfish decision, and
You didn't make it. You saw someone in need, and you saved their lives.
I was going there to go away forever.
I know you were.
You did?
I did. I knew as soon as we started talking. That's why we can't let you leave here.
I can still leave. I'm fine. I'm not gonna go do it anymore.
Okay, that's fine. You're not gonna.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Well, just sit down and talk to me for a little bit. Nothing that a bite to eat and a nap later can't fix. You know, whether or not you were thinking of it consciously or not, the fact that you wanted help, the fact that you burst into action, it says a lot more about the man you are than the weak, sad, hopeless failure talk you were describing yourself as earlier. I promise you that if it were me, or most people, they see shit raining down from the sky, burning house. Yeah, maybe you would say we'd all run in, but until you're there, feeling the heat and an inch away from death, you gotta make a decision to be brave. You don't know. already showed you're brave. It doesn't matter if you think it or not. You can't say I know it, I do the same thing.
You're kidding. You make that choice every day. I mean, you step out of the house every day knowing there's a chance you might not come back. You know, you walk in every night knowing that might be your last act of bravery. You're a true hero. You know, you're a selfless guy, not someone who was just in the right place at the right time.
Can we just meet in the middle here? Whether it takes an instant or an eternity, it is not what we say we are that shows others our character, but it's our choices that make us who we are. It's our deepest thoughts, our gut instincts. It could be a calculated thought to walk out of my home and fight even though I know I might not make it back, or the instant thought to run into a burning building, not knowing who's in there, not caring who it was, just that they needed saving.
I don't know what I was thinking, or even if I was at all. Like, I didn't even know who was in there, but they were kids, man. They're innocent.
What if they weren't? You know what was going on in there. Does that choice change if you know it's some adults in there? What gave their lives more meaning than yours in that moment? Why do you need to end yours and they didn't? How do you know they are any better than you?
It wasn't about knowing if they were better than me, if they were grown and put together or anything, or if they were kids with their whole lives ahead of them. I didn't know who they were. It didn't matter. I didn't know if they made mistakes or if they were there to do something horrible. I just knew they were people who needed help.
And if they were horrible people, does that change your decision?
I don't think it would.
I don't think so either. So take your own advice.
I wish I could. I wish I could extend that grace to myself. To want to save myself despite knowing all of the bad inside of my heart. To still want to think that I deserve to keep living despite all the failures I've had.
Well, if their sins didn't prevent them from being saved by you, then why should yours? Why should your shortcomings render you worthless? Your shortcomings are not what make you weak, unless you allow them to stop you from becoming the man you want to be. They're not defeats, they're lessons.
Alright, that's a good perspective. Lessons for what?
I don't know, man. Only you know what you want. No matter where you are in life, God wakes you up every day for something. You don't get the power to cut your days off when you haven't fulfilled your purpose.
Yeah, but I don't know what that is. You know, I don't know what it should be like you do.
Listen, I want more of this than working cases. It's easy to bury myself in this and open up. Like you, I wish I was strong enough, like you, to tell someone you're struggling. It's just a big step.
I guess I thought maybe because I wouldn't see you again. You know, I'm usually like terrified of opening up or being perceived or known, but I don't know, it's easier to tell like a white lie and then show someone the truth because maybe they don't like the real side of me.
What is it that people see?
I think they see someone who goofs around a lot and I don't know, I think I spent so long always trying to joke my way out of things, you know, find some sort of like self-deprecating humor and use that to get out of any situation I was in, but it's easy when I was younger and someone picked on me or made me feel so bad about myself. It was easy to fight back with a joke, especially at my own expense. But when your thoughts have that power over you, I guess eventually all those jokes that I said about myself, at some point, I actually started to believe them. And that's what I believe to be the truth. And then when I open up to someone now, everyone's waiting for the turn. You know, they're waiting for the funny part, waiting for the punchline, but the joke's on them. I really think that I suck.
I'll tell you what. You stop feeding people a joke, you stop giving yourself a funny way out, and you start looking inside and trying to be honest with yourself and with everyone you decide to open up to. The right people will listen. You stop with the white lies and the right unfunny riffs and answer to yourself honestly. Your desires will come through. What you truly want deep inside will reveal itself to you.
That's a good perspective, but all I've ever known is that I can't.
You can.
I can.
It's your perspective, it's your thoughts.
It's my perspective, it's my own thoughts. I got it. I'm good. I'm okay.
Hey, Looks like I'm getting a message.
Yeah.
Nathan, what are you doing?
Hey, it's not what it looks like. I promise.
The fuck is wrong with you? I didn't tell you could leave the room, dude. I thought you were okay. Like, what are you doing looking out like this?
Oh, I was, getting a different perspective.
What are you talking about?
I spent hours looking down at the river of trash flowing downstream, looking down at all of that garbage, looking down on myself and at everyone else for not being good enough for them, when I could just look out and look up. Look how much good I can accomplish, how much good other people like you do, how this feeling of sadness could lead someone to look down and to sink, and instead just push past it, to go through it, to step above and look up and see what more there is to accomplish.
Okay, weird way to explain all that. You just had me scared for a second.
I know, I just wanted to see that there was way more than just all the garbage I was looking at before.
But remember, it's not gonna be a perfect journey. It's gonna be hard, Nathan, and you're gonna have rough days ahead too. The garbage doesn't just disappear because you don't want it to be there anymore.
But I don't have to sink in it. I can push past it.
You've had so much worse days. You've been through so much worse than this. If you can pass this all-time low in your life, there's nothing that could drag you down.
And when those bad days come, and it feels like all hope is lost, I can just remember that it's looked worse. That I saw the filth, the muck, the sewage, and I came back from that. Because so many things in the world are hopeless. That's the last thing that a man needs to be.